And now I'm very pleased to introduce the U.S. Secretary of Energy, Jennifer Granholm, who will deliver opening remarks.
Great. Thanks so much, Andrew, and good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the United States and the U.S. Department of Energy, I'm honored to be able to welcome you all to Seattle and to the 13th APEC Energy Ministers meeting. In many ways, the APEC region has come to define the world energy economy. Just 21 members, but accounting for 56% of world energy demand, 58% of world energy supply, and 68% of electricity generated. We've shared in the prosperity that comes with energy production and consumption, but we also share responsibility. And while we'll certainly discuss energy security and management of resources and reduction of energy poverty, we also have to discuss the climate consequences of our energy choices. Over 70% of all greenhouse gas emissions driving climate change, whether it's carbon dioxide or methane, nitrous oxide, HFCs, others, all come from the energy sector, including electricity and heat and transportation. These are well-known facts, they're beyond doubt, but really, to put it another way, there is no rational discussion of our energy future which is not also about climate change. And there's no serious discussion about climate change which is not also about energy. Energy and climate are two sides of the same coin. Coins, by the way, that added together make up a $23 trillion market economy by 2030. As energy ministers, we will not only help pave a path out of climate hazards, but also toward the opportunities at the heart of clean energy transitions. And I have no doubt that we can. Our last energy ministerial may have been 8 years ago. Probably more of us were not here than were here. Except for the staff and people who have been shepherding this along the way. But the progress that we've made since that time has been significant. We've increased our collective renewable capacity by more than 50%. The Energy Working Group has undertaken 140 new projects on topics from energy storage to clean energy purchasing to wind and solar. We've updated the Energy Security Initiative to reflect the transition to modern energy systems, accounting for renewables and EVs and technologies addressing fossil fuel emissions. And now we need to up our ambition, and we need to hone in on our top priorities. This week, we're proposing new energy goals for APEC's power sector decarbonization and methane emissions. These are absolutely vital to keeping global warming within 1.5 degrees. And per this year's APEC theme, these goals are also vital to creating a resilient and sustainable future for all. We'll also propose a new Just Energy Transition Initiative, which I understand there's good progress on among our teams, to ensure that our economies lift up workers and communities as our energy sectors evolve. You can't just have an energy transition, it must also be just. So that's the only way to really be true to the Putrajaya Vision 2040, an open, dynamic, resilient, and peaceful Asia-Pacific community for the prosperity of all our people and future generations. The bottom line is this: there is no option but to work together. As we speak, I know our teams are working hard on closing our collective ministerial statement. I know there are different views in the room. I respect that. But I also know and believe that consensus is within reach. And just think about the message that we can send to the rest of the world, that our common humanity can bring widely diverse economies from across the ocean together in common purpose, that our greatest challenges can be our best opportunities, and that none of us is alone in this fight to save the planet.